But that's
No,
not what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
okay, but
I'm saying that in 2016, I didn't vote for either Trump or Hillary, and then I got 3 years of Trump as working for the Russians.
he was not working for the Russians.
Jonathan Chait went on MSNBC and said he may have been a Soviet asset since the 80s.
Well,
And so for me, I'm like, I'm out. This is crazy.
oh, for fuck's sake, get over it.
Woke Bill Maher gets exposed in 4K on his own Club Random podcast by Tim Pool for still being one of those crazy leftists who have Trump derangement syndrome, claiming that Trump literally colluded with Russia. Are we back here again? Are we back? Bill Maher, you must be humbled. You must be humiliated. And that's exactly what's about to happen. Let's get ready, guys. Let's watch Bill Maher get humbled, exposed, humiliated, obliterated, nuked by the one and only Tim Pool. Let's get into it.
Of course, the Republicans, that just works for them, because there are issues like what you mentioned, which is not untrue, where it's so easy for them to go, well, they did this, so we're going to do it 5 times worse. And then they do. But there are some like that. But there's one that has no fuzz on it, and that's elections. When Democrats lose elections, it's over the next day. Kamala Harris, Hillary Clinton.
Not Hillary Clinton.
Just.
Not Al Gore.
Well, Al Gore was not Al Gore doing that. That election was obviously decided by 537 votes. There was an absolute, when it's that close, there should be a recount. And whether that recount went the right way, we'll never know, because that state was run by Catherine Harris and Jeb Bush.
There's a real, sorry to interrupt, but there's a really good, I guess, I don't know if you call it a philosophical point that I've noticed that I think you're experiencing right now is I'm 39. So you lived through a lot of these administrations and these political cycles.
Yeah.
And you have experiences that I don't even know they exist.
Yeah, but you know what? I didn't live through Lincoln, but I know about it.
Sure. My point is, my experience in politics has been the Democrats have challenged more than Republicans. To be fair,
Have
Trump's
challenged the court?
challenged the elections more than the Republicans have, in extreme ways.
That's ridiculous.
So, but perhaps.
Friendly reminder, guys, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and comment, I don't know, Tim Pool's beanie for the algorithm if you enjoy content like this, but we'll get right back to the video.
Because you're older than me and you've seen more than I have.
Again, there are history books, there's newspapers.
I know.
You don't know something only because you lived through it. I know about the French Revolution also.
My point is,
I mean, you could know about this.
Indeed.
I mean, this is something that people your age say all the time, and I've made fun of it before. Like, it's this, like, if I wasn't alive for it, it didn't happen. I don't have to know about it.
But that's
no,
not what I'm saying.
Okay, but
I'm saying that in 2016, I didn't vote for either Trump or Hillary, and then I got 3 years of Trump as working for the Russians.
He was not working for the Russians.
Jonathan Chait went on MSNBC and said he may have been a Soviet asset since the 80s.
Well,
and so for me, I'm like, I'm out. This is crazy.
I mean, Bill Maher, stop pretending like you have no idea what Tim Pool is talking about, right? It's like, come on. We know that for Trump's entire first term, we heard Russia collusion. Oh my gosh, what a hoax, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know what I mean? It was a witch hunt against the president of the United States. His own Department of Justice was investigating him. His own freaking part of his own executive branch, right? He's the executive. His own freaking people were against him, trying to destroy him and smear his name. It's disgusting. And Bill Maher, this woke freaking pompous idiot, is going to pretend like he has no idea what Tim Pool's talking about. Yeah, we see right through you, Bill Maher. Ugh.
And so, like, understand, and I'm not saying you're wrong about history. I'm saying that experiencing a political cycle over years is different from reading the condensed history books, which of course I do. So to live through 4 years of a president, their term, every single moment, the history books gloss over most of those experiences that we don't have as young people. So I have people on my show who are 25, and one of the people who works for us says nothing ever happens. She's 24, and this is like a Gen Z thing. Nothing ever happens. And I said, "Are you kidding? The past 10 years have been nothing but happenings."
Yeah.
Here's the issue: when she was 14, she wasn't paying attention to politics. When she was around 20 years old and started, this was the natural state of politics in her experience. So this is basic. This is normal. And for me, it's crazy. And I think for you, it's crazy. But they grew up in this and they've normalized it. So my view is this, not to say that you're wrong, obviously. My point is, when I watched the Democrats accuse Trump and Manafort and Carter Page and all of these things, especially when they fabricated evidence against Carter Page, I'm just like, wow, I can't believe the Democrats are going to this length to deny an election.
You're watching a little too much Fox News or somebody
CNN, baby.
who's slanting this a certain way. I mean, Paul Manafort was sharing polling information with the GRU.
Oh my gosh, you're watching too much Fox News. It's like, get a new take, bro, okay? All of the news that's not Fox News. I mean, Fox News is gay itself. Like, I'm not even trying to say Fox is good. I'm just saying, how long have we been hearing the woke left tell us, oh, you just watch your Fox News? That's why I love the fact that President Trump popularized the phrase fake news media, because it accurately defined and articulated what the corporate press is. And that is, of course, the enemy of the people and the enemy of truth and reality. They think that the ends justify the means. It's disgusting. Let me know if you agree in the comments below. And do you still watch Fox News? I'm very curious.
Agent.
And do you know how they found out about that?
How did they find out about that?
Ukrainian government officials shared it with the Democratic Party.
So?
Politico reported that. So you have this Ukrainian interference in our election as reported by Politico. And I look at that and I go, wow, the Ukrainian government sent incriminating evidence to the Democrats. Crazy story. Then they claimed
But it was true.
And indeed. And the issue is, why wasn't that a scandal? That the Ukraine.
Can you guys already see how Bill Maher is almost defending the Russia collusion hoax? Of course, even it's 2025 and Bill Maher still thinks that Trump colluded with Russia. Give me a freaking break. This guy is a hardcore idiot. And even though, yes, he's like supposedly against the woke agenda, the woke left, they're too much. He's more in favor of free speech than most liberals. Listen, he still is a liberal, and you could see like little pockets, little like instances where his inner woke leftist creeps out. Same thing happens with Chunky Yogurt, Dana Kasparian. You know the grifters, or are they grifters? That's a debate we love to have here, because that's fascinating. Are they grifting, or do they really change their mind? I don't know. You'll have to let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about that. Do you think that Bill Maher's a grifter? Do you think he's still just the same woke leftist, and that people on the right need to stop I don't know, sucking his hoo-ha because, oh my gosh, we have someone in Hollywood that sometimes criticizes the woke left? You know what I mean? It's like conservatives are so desperate. They're so desperate for people like Bill Maher's approval. It's pretty gross if you ask me.
Just enjoy it. You know, Christ, you could be fucking in the hospital.
Different.
You could be in the hospital with leukemia or some shit. You're lucky. You're lucky.
Wait a damn minute. Did Bill Maher just say Tim Pool has cancer, leukemia? Come on. That beanie is a yarmulke. We all know that. Have a great day, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you made it to the end, comment to MAGA for the algorithm. See you in the next one. Bye.